So you're not the kind of guy one would expect to be cast as an assassin.
No, I was the last person, in fact, that I thought should play this part. When they sent me the script and my agent sent me it, I said to her, you know, why do they want me for this? And she said, well, they don't. They just want to audition you for this. And I was like, oh, right, okay. So I thought, I'll go along and audition, that'll be fun, and then I won't get it. And I did. So it was kind of strange.
Now, have you ever had an office job, or you always been an actor?
Never had an office job, but I've had jobs that I've hated, and I've had jobs that I've certainly felt in a kind of apathetic rut with. I worked in a bakery for 2 years as a trainee confectioner, so I didn't even make like fancy cream cakes. I didn't make birthday cakes or wedding cakes or gâteaux or anything. I made like buns with some cream on top and then a little bit of foam wedged on top of that. It was really interesting.
I think everybody has a secret desire to tell off their boss. I think that really worked.
Yeah,
really
I
well.
think, you know, it's the kind of adult fantasy, isn't it? It's the
Yeah.
adult, childish fantasy to kind of punch your boss and scream at your friends who you hate, and, you know, and your friends who you hate. That's dark, isn't it? Who needs friends like me? But, you know, it's a very adult fantasy.
You nailed the anxiety attack, because I had one once in my life, and I could feel your pain.
Oh, thanks,
there,
man.
So I did a good job there. My favorite scene, though, is when you're pointing a gun at Angelina Jolie and she's smiling.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
That was nice. That was fun. I mean, that was just one of those things where I had to get out of the room, and Angelina, as an actress, decided not to move. So it was like, all right, okay, great. We get to improvise and talk rubbish now. And it's never the kind of thing that you expect to be in the film, because you expect the director and the producer to go, oh, I wish they'd do it like it's written, you know. But it's nice sometimes. It's definitely that works.
Yeah, and not only that, not only do you get beaten up by her, but you get to kiss her. So I don't know which of the two would be better, but.
I think getting beaten up by her was like certainly the highlight of my career so far. I've said this a few times, man, but like being in an action movie or being in any fight scene, which I've done before, not just in an action film, someone's punching and someone's being punched, and you'd think that the person punching is having the most fun, but really it's the person who takes the hit. That's the most fun. Taking a hit in a film is so much fun. Just selling it and making it look good and kind of, it's great fun. I love that.
Now you have some explaining to do. I saw you in Atonement. I've seen you a few times. There's a scene where you take off your shirt. I'm like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? How did you get that way?
Well,
ripped,
you know,
man.
I employed a very good CGI trainer. Man, it was just one of those things where I tried to keep my top on for the whole film. I really didn't want to be in one of those action movies where the guy's like, yeah, just had to take my top off because I've been working out for 3 months. And there's no reason for it in the film, but I'm going to take my top off. I tried not to, but in that scene there was no real reason. The fact that I can find a pair of jeans is kind of stretching the realms of reality anyway. So no, I had to do it. But no, I trained for like forever for this film, and I didn't want to get too big, you know. I didn't want to get massive, but because it would defeat the purpose of casting somebody like me in the first place, you know.
Right.
Like you said, it's surprising that somebody like me is playing an action anti-hero or hero or whatever. So so you should keep it that way. It should be surprising when you're watching the film.
What was in the bed of wax? Was that a long day on the set?
That was a bed of wax. That was a bath full of hot wax. They would close me in with a kind of plank of wood that meant I couldn't move, and my arms went through it, and my head went through it, and then over that they covered me in just boiling hot wax, and it was, well, not boiling hot, but on very hot wax, which was very uncomfortable and very freaky. And we did that for 2 days, man, and I got an ear infection.
The pains of the job, but it worked out. It looked great on film.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Cheers.
you so much.